So a lot of you started playing Dragonflight and you breezed through every single quest, and now you have no idea what the story is all about. Well, today we're gonna fix that by going back to the very beginning of Dragonflight and summarizing every single quest that's affiliated with the main storyline. So having said that, let's jump in and find out what's going on in World of Warcraft. So from the pre-patch, you talk to Toddy, and she says that the boat is ready to get over to the Dragon Isles. So you jump on board and get to where you exactly need to be. Once there, Toddy says that there's some explorers that are in trouble, so you gotta go save them. Azurathil says that the proto-drakes are pretty bad, so you gotta go kill those too. And these are not the proto-drakes that Rathian invited to meet us when we got to the island. Also, when you're out there, Thalen Dark Anvil wants some scales so he can use them to do some crafting and stuff like that because they're really flexible and they're resilient to fire. Now, the weird part is that Rathian is not here like he said he would be. So you need to speak with someone named Sendrax. And sure enough, Sendrax has no clue where he is either. Now, Sendrax mentions that there's a map over in the area that you can use to find out who needs help the most. This only opens up after you finish the first part of the campaign with your main character, so that your alts can fly around and do whatever they want to do. You also talk to Thalen when you're over there, and he uses the scales to good use that you collected for him by killing those proto-drakes. And Azurathil says that this is a pretty good thing that you killed those proto-drakes because it's gonna dissuade them from eating everybody. So back to Sendrax, she has no clue what's going on. And this leads you to talk to Ambassador Fastraz, who's in the Welcoming Center. And he tells you to sign this visitor's log, which is right next to him. It makes him happy. You also read the welcome message from Alexstrasza. Then you relight the Brazier of Kinship. So a lot of these quests are really welcoming you to the Dragon Isles. But Rathian said that he was gonna meet you here personally, so you gotta talk to Sendrax and convince her to use her emergency flare, which will call down Rathian as well as the Major Domo. So yeah, the flare is used. And Major Domo, Solistra, and Rathian show up. And this is when you learn about the Jarden and how they've stirred up a lot of contention lately. One of the things that they've done is taking over Dragonheart Outpost. So since this is kind of a problem, you need to receive your orders from Solistra and see what you can do to help out. The Major Domo does want to take you to meet Alexstrasza and talk about what's going on, but with the problems with the Jarden, they really need your help. So you run up to Solistra and he tells you exactly what you need to do. But Sendrax needs to take you to Commander Lethanak, who's located outside of Dragonheart Outpost. And when you get there, he tells you that you need to engage with the Jarden and kill a couple of them, as well as save any of the whelplings in the vicinity. And while you're doing all of this here, Solistra and Rathian will contain all of the Jarden in Scalecracker Keep. And that's the intro part to the Dragon Isles. Nothing really big as far as storytelling, but it does introduce the Jarden and how much of a problem they are. And things will start opening up more as we dive deeper into all these other quests. Now, there are some side quests that we did skip over, but we're just trying to get the basic story of Dragonflight. So if this is your kind of thing, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video. And if you do want to support this channel, then go ahead and check out the membership to the Order of Lore Masters down below. And I do want to thank every single member of this channel for your constant contribution. It really, really does help in producing these videos. And with that, we'll see you guys next week when we find out what happens next in the Tales of Azeroth.